welcome to a new edition of Live with Dino Danger. Today's episode we're going to call Ask Dino Danger. Because, I know a lot of stuff, a lot of useless stuff in most cases, but I've had a lot of different experiences. Probably maybe a little different than some of you or most of you. I don't know, because I've had a pretty exciting life, I suppose you could call it, depending on what you're into. Anyway, we're streaming live, so I'm watching my live stream over here, and I'm waiting for people to. What we're going to do is ask you to type me a question and make it about, whatever. How's the world going to end? Philosophy, love. You got a problem with? Oh man, I'm great with relationships. I mean, I can tell you all about that stuff. Any kind of questions, sex, drugs, rock and roll, anything that comes to mind. And I'll try and give you the best advice I can, on depending on what your question is. So I'm kind of watching over here. I'm just going to wait for somebody to start cluing in and asking me something. Don't be shy. Go ahead, and it can be anything you want. You'll be anonymous. I won't read your name. I'll just read your question, and I'll answer it for you. And if you're watching, of course, you'll get the answer live right on the air. So I see right now it says somebody's typing. Hang on one second. Got a live one. Okay. This is interesting. It starts out, Dear Mr. Danger. I love it when people call me that. So it says, Dear Mr. Danger, I asked out this girl last week, and during the date, I remember telling me she either had TB or VD, and I can't remember which. I don't know how to proceed. What should I do? Now, there's a good example of a good question. I mean, how many people are going to, first of all, be that honest? That kind of thing. But let's think about this for a minute. I mean, maybe Dear Ann or Dear Abby would just say, hey, forget her. Either way, let her go. TB, VD, you don't want either one of those. But think about it for a minute. Old Dino Danger is using a little bit of his experience here because I haven't been with any girls that have TB, but I have been with a few that have VD, so I have a little experience in this area. And here's what I would say, Anonymous, on this. I would, because TB, lung infection and everything, and VD, of course, is a venereal infection. So I would say go ahead and ask her out again, and if she starts coughing, feel free to go ahead and screw her. Thanks, guys. That's all I have for today. I'll talk to you soon. That's this week's edition of Ask Dino Danger. See ya.